Hi Libra, welcome to my channel Maga Tarot. I'm Maga. This is your general reading for June 2017 for Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it doesn't resonate with you, give it a little time. Remember, energies are flexible. Remember, the purpose of the tarot is to serve you as a guide. The direction of your life is in your hands and you create your own future. If you need professional help, please go get it. If you want to see your personal situation, you need a private reading with me, and you'll find all the information that you need in the description box below this video, so you can contact me, and you can also write me directly, send me an email to magataro11@gmail.com. Now Libra, it seems like this month love is in the air. It's a beautiful spread you have here, and I'm gonna try to see if I can give it a more general spin, but it seems to me like it's the focus of this month is love. It could also be family, okay? And it's basically related to family and the whole stability of whatever you call home. All right, let's start. Well, one more thing I want to say. Maybe this is not going to happen all in 1 month because it seems like it's a lot of things going on. So maybe 1 month it's too little time for all of this to actually develop. Just want to say, but for some, definitely things are gonna happen really fast, mainly because basically maybe this is already going on, and you're moving really fast toward this the energy here of the final outcome. So let's begin. You have at the center of your reading, which is the present situation, like the main focus, what's really going on right now. You have the Eight of Cups in the upright. What this is saying is that you're walking away from something very dear to you, something that you really, it has a lot of meaning to you. Maybe you have a lot of feelings. If you're walking away from a relationship, from a person, even from a job, whatever this is, that you're leaving behind, it's something that you feel very much attached to. You have feelings for this. It's not like you don't care. You do care, but for some reason you're having to walk away. Why do we have this? Because of the Two of Cups in the reversed. This is the reason why we have this situation right here. This is talking about breakups, and if this is a marriage, then it's maybe a divorce, or relationships that are going really bad. It could be a partnership if we're talking about job. It doesn't have to be a wife or a husband, but it seems like mainly for most people here, this is about love. So there's some strain. There's been some strain in your relationship for sure. Maybe you feel like it's not the same. You've grown apart. For some reason, well, it's very clear. So this is a separation, or this is feeling like you don't love this person anymore, or this person doesn't love you anymore. There's not enough love. There's something really, the relationship is broken and you're walking away. Or if this is not you, your partner is walking away. But definitely this, it's talking about separation. Now, the reason why I said maybe this is gonna happen in more than just 1 month, it's because you have this walking away and this separation right here, but you end up beautifully with the Ten of Pentacles and the final outcome. So it seems like either you are leaving behind one relationship that really is like, this is really over, and you're getting into a new, really, really happy, fulfilling relationship, or you are patching up things and somehow you're going to make things work with this person in spite of the dire situation that you're in right now. So for some of you, it's going to be a reconciliation, even though I don't see specific reconciliation cards here, but because of the energies of the present situation and the final outcome, there could be a reconciliation. And for others, it's going to be walking away from an existing relationship, a relationship that you feel this is, it's over, it's doomed, this is it, and walking right into a very happy, very fulfilling one. Okay, so let's keep let's keep moving. We have in the distant past, I'm sorry, the Nine of Wands in the reversed. So this is saying basically that you decided, or the other person decided, someone here decided, it's enough. I'm tired of beaten up. I tried my best. I did everything I could. I waited and waited, and I fought a really good fight. And now this is it. There's nothing else that I can do. So the best that I can do now is just, well, what you're doing right here, walk away. In the near past, what you have is the Two of Pentacles in the reversed. So what this is saying is that before you were between two situations, maybe between two relationships for some of you, and you're leaving one behind and walking right into the other one. For other people, this could mean something else, between your relationship with your partner, with your significant other, with your spouse, and or your boyfriend, whoever this person is, and your job, or between two jobs. Although, like I said, I don't really see this much as a job I'm reading this month, but a loved one. So the point is, there were two things, or maybe more than two things, but I would say mostly two things that were very, very important to you, and somehow they were kind of competing for your attention. You kept trying to keep balance between the two and giving the two, all the attention that they required, but at some point something had to give, uh, and it's usually that way. So you've made a decision. What these cards are telling me is that most of you were between two relationships, between two people, and you have decided to walk away from someone, from a relationship, and you have decided to go and give this other relationship a try. For those of you who have decided to do this, I want to tell you that the cards are saying it's the best decision that you could have made. Okay. Now, what's interesting is that even though you see me here and here really determined, and even here in the present situation, like, yes, I've made up my mind, I'm tired, I don't want to fight this for this anymore, it's not worth it, this is over, and I know for sure this is over. You have in your excuse me, in your near future another two, which again is speaking of making decisions, but this time it's like you're not so confident anymore. You're really determined here, but for some reason you have your doubts now. For some reason, maybe there is something else that you don't want to see, something that you don't want to face, and you're just there waiting for, I don't know, something external to you to happen and make this decision for you. But the thing is, Libra, that's not going to happen. You're going to have to face this at some point. You're going to have to take those blindfolds off and really see what's going on, really deal with the situation, and make up your mind and make a decision. For now, in the near future, it seems like you're going to be, I don't know, waiting for something, even, protecting yourself, because this person is protecting their feelings. It's like you're a little hesitant here. In the distant future, what you have is the Nine of Pentacles in the reversed. This is saying to me that you're going to be alone for a while. You're walking away from this relationship, and yes, you're very determined, and at some point you start to maybe second guess yourself. You have some doubts, some fears, some I don't really know what it is that it's making you feel like uh, maybe you should slow down in your making all those changes in your life. But later on, you decide like you don't want to be alone anymore. This person, when it's in the upright, this person has everything and it has a very fulfilling life already, and all this person needs is someone to share this life with. I mean, everything that this person has and it's not just in the material sense. It means globally everything that this person is and has. This person wants to share it with someone else that it's like they're equal. Okay, this person doesn't want to go and rescue anyone, and it doesn't need and doesn't want to be rescued. It's like, I have me, and I want a person that it's like at the same level, and you have you got you. You don't need me to go and save you, and I don't need to be saved. Now, here, but on the other hand, this person is really happy and content where he or she is. Okay, uh, right here, this person, it's still, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm ready, everything is, working out well in my life, but I don't want to be alone anymore. It's like being alone starts to be a burden or something that I don't know, I really want to shake it off. I really want to find that other person. Interestingly enough, you got the 9 here and the 10 here. Because the 9 here is in the reversed, and 9s mean like you're about to get there. Tens mean it's a completion. It's the end of a cycle. So you made it. You got there. Yay! Congratulations! You got there. Now you start over in a new phase. Nines mean you're almost there. You're almost gonna make it. You just you can see the finish line, but you're not quite there yet. Being in the reversed, maybe you feel like something is blocking you to actually reach this 10 of pentacles that you have here. And what it is, it's probably yourself. You're in your own way. Something that you fear, something that it's making you feel like you've got to protect yourself, something that it's very clear, but it's just that you're in denial and you don't want to see it. So I want you to know that this thing, whatever this is, it's blocking you and it's keeping you from actually reaching this 10 of pentacles. Now you're gonna do it. You're gonna reach it. You're gonna make it. But how long it takes you and how hard the journey is completely depends on you. Completely depends on what you do and how you deal with the situation and how soon you turn this 9 of pentacles upside, back again into the upright, so you can actually then move on to the 10 of pentacles. Now, in the position of how you see yourself and how you're thinking, you got the 8 of swords in the upright. So you see, these two cards are very similar. These two cards are people who don't want to see the reality. They have blindfolds and they are not moving. They're just standing still there waiting for something to happen because they're not taking action and they do not want to face whatever is going on. You see how this is you being in your own way? And I want to tell you, there's nothing here blocking you, Libra. Nothing. It's all in your head. The thing is, what's in our head, it's like we create our own reality. If we believe something is a certain way, then for sure it's going to be that way. If you are convinced that, you're stupid, then sure, you're going to start doing stupid things and people are going to think, or maybe you're going to feel like people think you're stupid. You know what I mean? Or if you start thinking you're happy, and because you're happy, then you smile, you're gonna start seeing like it's contagious, and you're gonna start seeing things in a very happy light. And I don't know if I'm expressing myself correctly here, if my message is getting through, but the point is that whatever you think, that's the reality that you create. If you think you're happy, then you're gonna see things under that light, the happiness light, and you're gonna start to see things, I don't know, in a lighter way. You're not gonna take everything so seriously. You're not gonna take yourself so seriously. And I bet you, give it a try. If you smile, someone else is gonna smile back at you at the supermarket or whatever, and you're gonna start feeling like, yes, I'm happy, and people around me is happy because the world is happy. You create your own realities. So basically, this is you creating your own reality, and you think you can move. You think, this is dead end, and you don't have the tools, you don't see what you're supposed to do now, and there's no solution for whatever is going on. But that's not true, Libra. Try to really face what's going on and look deeply inside of you, because the answer is there, and you can just walk away from this. This is a situation where you think you are chained here and you're a prisoner. You're not. You're actually free, and you can walk away from this. Trust me, you can walk away from this. Um, what's around you, your environment, is not happening to you directly, but it affects you. Is a Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is speaking of a time to heal, a time to just take a rest, break away, break free from something, and just but relaxing. Um, a time to just be calmed and not being bothered. Something or someone around you needs rest, needs to heal. Someone needs to be on their own for a while. Someone or something needs to just, stop the pain and stop the fights, and just be quiet, or have that peace. Someone needs peace. It also speaking of maybe everything around you is going very slowly, very peacefully, maybe, and that is a good thing. Things are things around you seem to get into a calmer state. In your hopes and fears, you have the Five of Wands in the reverse, which is speaking of that hope that people stop bothering you, the hope of people stop meddling and in your business, and the hope that people stop uh, telling you what to do, or expecting you to explain yourself to them. Um, this is people that really don't see eye to eye with you, and people that, I don't know, they want to make you change your mind and make you think the way they think. They want to prove you wrong, and it's people that you somehow have to convince of your point of view. Also, it's speaking of feeling that you have to compete with someone else. So, if you have been having some arguments with a group of people, if you have encountered opposition from a group of people, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your friends, the point is that you really hope that this is over, that people just stop bothering you, people just mind their own business and leave you alone. Now we get to the final outcome, and like I said, it's a beautiful final outcome. You got the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, which is talking about um, a family, very solid, very grounded family and relationship, a marriage, a committed relationship. Um, this is also speaking of money that, if family money. So it could be speaking of inheritance. Maybe some of you somehow are walking away from some relationship and of any kind, and this is bringing you stability in your home. If you were if you had a if you were married and you were having an affair, maybe you're walking away from this affair, and by walking away from this third party, it's going to bring you a lot of stability in your relationship. That's another possibility other than the ones that I already mentioned. But basically, this is saying your home front and everything that relates to home and what you call home. It can also be the physical house, physical home. the relationships, and not just your relationship with your spouse or your significant other, but every single relationship that it's meaningful to you, that again relates to home or to those that you consider your family. It could be a really close friend. Everything that has to do with that, it's going to be solid and happy and fulfilling, and just it's going to blossom. It's a beautiful final outcome to have right here. So like I told you before, this decision that you made to walk away from something, it's a really good decision, because it's going to bring you from this pain and sorrow. And I know it's hard, because this is hard. It means you care about this person or you care about this relationship, but you still know that the best that you can do is to walk away. It's going to take you all the way up to here, and trust me, this is one of the best cards that you could ever wish for. So stop getting your own way. Stop thinking that you're trapped here and there's no solution. There is a solution. Face reality, face things the way they really are, because there's something here that you're scared of and you don't want to face. um and just stop blocking yourself. The longer you stay here, scared and not making a decision, because this is again like maybe you have to make a harder decision. You made the decision to leave, and that was hard. But maybe there's something else that you have to decide here, and that somehow scares you or it's painful. Why? Because you're protecting your feelings. So maybe this hurts. It's like giving birth. Okay? You have to go through this. There's no turning back. There is no way that this baby is going to disappear and somehow, or somehow it's going to materialize out of your body. No, you have to go through labor and delivery. You just have to. So go through it, because the result, it's wonderful. Wonderful. It's great. It's worth it. Okay? Um what you have in Lenormand is the tower, the whip or the broom, and the flowers. I see you. Uh, the tower in Lenormand means an institution, something that it's, established. It could be government, it could be a job, or like a big corporation, or it could be a marriage. Why? Because marriages are institutions. Some of you, for sure, it's what Lenormand is repeating. I mean, it's the message that it's repeating right here. It's that some of you are um, like walking away from this marriage, from this institution. Maybe it's a job. Maybe, it doesn't have to do anything with love. It's a job that you really loved, and you're really sad to leave this place. You're really sad to walk away from it. But maybe you're walking away because you have decided to start your own business, and it's scary. I get it. It's very scary. And maybe here you're gonna feel like all your lifetime savings are, you're pouring everything that you have into this enterprise, into this new adventure, or whatever you want to call it, and the results are going to be, solid, a solid foundation, a really good stability for your family. So it's good. You're walking away from something, and it could be a job, a marriage. It's something that seems very stable, very, you know, very squared. It's, you don't have to be very creative. It's just whatever it's expected from you. It's like a typical thing. You're either walking away from this, or somehow you are like going in circles, and it could be both at the same time, because here maybe you're staying here doing this like over and over again, and not really breaking free, because again you're scared, and because it hurts, and because you don't know what's gonna happen next, and you feel and you think that you're trapped here and there's no solution. So you don't break free. Instead, you go round and round and round. Please break free from this. Please, just walk away from this, because what's next, what's coming, and what's waiting for you, it's a big gift. The flowers mean they're a gift, and basically it could be a physical gift, or it could be something that is very rewarding to you. So it's a good change. I know changes are scary, but it's a good change. Now the your romance card, angels, I don't know what they call. Uh, you have wedding and you have trust. This is, I mean, what else can I say? This is just beautiful. Um, some of you, for sure, maybe are gonna get married. Some of you are walking away, like I said, from a relationship that really was not fulfilling. There was no more love here. I mean, maybe there was. The fact that the Two of Cups is here, it's telling me that at some point in the past, yes, there was love. So this was a, and the fact that you're walking away feeling sorry and feeling maybe heartbroken is telling me that there was love in this relationship before in the past, but not anymore. It's time to move on and just trust, because some of you are walking away from a relationship that was beautiful at some point, is not anymore, excuse me, and are walking toward a beautiful, beautiful, fulfilling new relationship, a beautiful, fulfilling marriage. So in black and white, pretty much. Trust, trust whatever is going on. Trust that this is the best for you, and trust that this is the best decision that you could ever have made, because it's going to bring you to your wedding. And just honestly, the Ten of Pentacles, marvelous card to get. I'm really happy for you, Libra. And what you have as your advice is the car. The chariot. I'm sorry, I made a literal translation here. You got the chariot. The chariot card. This is a card of Cancer, and the card that it's speaking of many things. It talks about victory. It talks about having the, you know, seizing the opportunities and just having taking control over things. Right here with these two cards, it's like you are giving away control. You are, I don't know, waiting for something magical to happen, or for someone to come and take care of the situation and take over. And the car, the chariot, again, I did it again, and the chariot is saying you are the one who has to make the decisions. You're the one who is supposed to say, I am going to bring my life or this situation from point A to point B. I'm making the decision. I am actively, proactively, you know, doing A, B, C, and D to get from point A to point B. I'm not waiting for someone else to do it. I'm not waiting for, I don't know, God, the universe, or who knows, uh, serendipity. I don't know. Don't do that. This is saying you are the one. Everything is in your own hands. So take action, take control of the situation, and do what it is that you're supposed to do, and move forward. The chariot also is talking about moving, physically moving. It could be speaking of making a trip, or actually moving. If maybe you're moving out, you're leaving a physical place here, and you're gonna move into, you know, your very own place for a while maybe, and then you're gonna move in with this other person. um, this is a card that speaks of victory. So yes, this is saying, you know, you take your life in the direction that you want to take it, and it's your decision. And it's very similar to what I was telling you right here. If you feel you think you're happy, then that's how you are going to act, and that's the reality that you're going to create. If you think you're stupid, then that's the reality you're going to create, and you're going to feel like, yes, for sure, you're stupid, and everybody else believes you're stupid. And it's not real. It's you. It's you creating your own reality. So the chariot is telling you, create whatever it is that you want to create. Um, it's in your hands. It's not going to happen because, I don't know, for some, um, I don't know, divine reason. No, it's all in your hands. So, Libra, I hope you like it. This is all I have for you right now. Remember to book your private reading with me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking if you liked it. And, well, I wish you all the best. This was a pleasure for me. Thank you very much to all of you who voted that you wanted to see the general reading for Libra. And I'm going to try to do some of these every now and then. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all the love and the support. I wish you all the best. Many hugs and many blessings.